would have been watching this, and my dad would have been sending me to another room. But no, it was not that. The unexpected turning points of life, the unexpected turning points of life, Toastmaster coach.
Good morning, friends.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Raise your hand if you ever learned something or you got some knowledge and then you thought you wasted a time for learning that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Many. Wow. We'll talk at the end of the speech again. So year 2001, March, my result of 12th standard HSC came. I cleared that, and one of my classes teacher told few of our classmates that why don't you become an LIC agent? You can earn, and you can complete your graduation. By the time you complete your graduation, you will be already experienced, at least in sales. I thought, let's give it a try. There was a requirement of 100 hours of rigorous training. So around a month, every day we used to go to LIC office to get trained for 100 hours of training. After that, we gave IRDAI exam. We cleared. Finally, I became an LIC agent. So when you start any business, who are your first customers?
Family.
Yes. So I also sold policies to my family members, my neighbors. So around 8 policies I sold, but the rule during that time was to sell 12 policies minimum in a year. Currently it's not, currently it's 2, but during that time it was 12, and I was less 4, so I had to forgo my agencyship license. I thought of like, yeah, I wasted 1 year here, I could have done something, this is not a cup of my tea, and I move on to my life. After completing graduation, I joined chartered accountant firm, started appearing for an exam, year after year, attempt after attempt. I did not clear, and finally decided to quit the chartered accountant exam. When I decided that now I'm not doing or not continuing with CA, so why am I working in CA firm? So I thought of like, after working for 8 years in chartered accountant firm, started hunting for job in corporates. I was appearing for many interviews. Every time, whenever I complete my interview, I used to hear one sentence: "We'll let you know." We'll let you know. I was so disappointed. Like, what is the reason? And the reason were 2. Mainly, I'm not CA, so I was hunting job in finance department. Generally, organization want chartered accountant for that particular position. If they want non-CA, so they want very experienced person. Though I had 8 years of experience, but they don't count the small chartered accountant firm's experience like as an experience. They're counting me as a fresher. Now, somehow I saw the advertisement in Naukri.com from SBI Life for internal audit department. I thought of like, I have done a lot of audit. That was the statutory audit, not the internal, but I have some sort of experience for that as well. So let's give it a try. I applied for that. I got a call. I walked into the office, sat in front of the interviewer. Interviewer asked a lot of questions about finance, how to do audit. I prepared how internal audit works. There was one question: the internal auditors are not bloodhound, but so why it has been said? So I answered that as well. Then after the interview, again I heard the same sentence: "We'll let you know." I thought like, what is this here? What's happening? I was so excited for that particular organization because SBI Life is one of the largest insurance company in a private sector. To my surprise, after a week's time, I got a call again from HR that you have a second round. I was surprised. No. I thought of like, I didn't clear first round. So I went for a second round. Another senior person was there taking my interview. Many of the questions were similar to what were asked before in first round. Few of were new. After completing interview, I answered all the questions, and almost 90% everything was correct. But that sir luckily said that you gave everything perfect, you are the perfect for this position, but I will not hire you. I said, why? I said, why? He said, we want someone from insurance background. And you don't have anything in your resume that you are, have you ever done any audit? You are in CFO. Have you ever done any consultancy, any audit, any sort of things in insurance company or something, that sort of? I took pause, like I don't have any. But somehow I realized that, oh, 12 years, 13 years back, I was agent in LIC. So I said, sir, I was agent in LIC. And he was, he just because it was not mentioned in my resume, he wanted to confirm whether I'm bluffing or am I correct. He asked me which branch. And generally, whenever you ask, someone says Kandivali, Prabhadevi, Mumbai Central or something. But in LIC, in a one place, you will find more than 20 branches. Sometimes in a one building, you will find more than 3-4 branches. So that's why in LIC, we don't call the name of the branch, we call the number. So I said 918. And you won't believe, right? That person was ex-LIC officer. His father was retired LIC officer of 918 branch. And that clicked to get me in internal audit department of SBI Life Insurance Company. Sometimes, maybe 12-13 years, I learned something which I felt that was waste of time, but has shaped my life. I'm working in SBI Life since 2014 till today, 11 years, grown from assistant manager to associate vice president, currently handling the risk management profile just because I was an LIC agent in the year 2001. Over to you, everyone.